Good afternoon once again, companions of Chainama Seventh-day Adventist Church. My name is Danny Zulu of Chainama Seventh-day Adventist Church of Golfview Mission District of Woodlands Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. We meet again this Sunday as we continue with our lessons for Pathfinders. As you may be aware, we are now doing it live because of COVID-19. We'll start with what we looked at last Sunday, and then we'll proceed to today's lesson, where we'll be considering the Beatitudes. We'll be looking at the Beatitudes and also the Gospel Commission. Remember, our aim is to take the Advent message to all the world in this our generation. So we'll look at the Gospel Commission in detail. Now, let's begin by going through what we looked at last week. Okay, so last week we had the parable of the Good Samaritan. We read through it. We read through the parable, and we went in depth of trying to find out what Jesus Christ was trying to put across in as far as this lesson is concerned, or this story is concerned, of the Good Samaritan. And some of the lessons that we learned was that we need to love God first with all our hearts and strength and soul. And we also have to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. And we also learned that our neighbor is not just someone who is next to us or someone who lives next to us, but is someone, actually anyone that we may know or not know. That's our neighbor. And when such a person is in need, we ought to come through and help them out wherever we can. We also looked at the fact that going to church is not just enough. Remember, the Good Samaritan was not related to the person that he helped, and he helped this person who was in need after the priest and the Levite, who are very active church members, church leaders to be precise. These did not attend to this person who needed help, but someone who was very far away from this man ended up helping him. So in as much as we do our church activities, and we have to be active at church and everything, but let's remember that we equally have to be relevant in our communities wherever we are, because that is what even makes it easy for us to spread the gospel and preach the message of Jesus Christ and make disciples for him. Okay, so those are some of the things we looked at last Sunday. Now, we also just want to give feedback on assignments. We have given 2 assignments so far, and only 1 person has submitted. Only Tavo Muyonda has submitted, and shout outs to you, Tavo. Thank you so much. You are doing so well. We hope that you can keep it up. So far, we have only received assignments from Tavo. We urge others also to respond to the assignments that we give via Google Classrooms. Any challenges with joining Google Classroom, please do indicate. We will surely help you on how you can go about it. So today also we'll be giving another assignment, which will be a follow-up to what we looked at last Sunday. And then we also hope that you will be able to submit on time. Okay, so very shortly, just stay tuned in. That was just a recap for last week and also a feedback on assignments. We'll be getting back to now look at today's lesson under the Spiritual Discovery Part 4. And we have two things to look at, the Beatitudes and the Gospel Commission. So please do stay good.